Welcome back to another episode of B Squared Sports Talk.
Episode 14.
14.
Almost to the 20 mark. We're going to get there
We're
soon
not
enough.
almost to the 20 mark.
Yeah,
we're closer to 10 than we are 20.
I mean, but still, we'll get there soon enough, eventually.
Oh, hey, Sinead, what's up? Welcome back, man.
First guest back since we took our break.
Yes, yep.
Great to have you back. This is your second time on?
Second time.
Were you on episode 7, I believe?
Dude.
I don't know.
I don't remember either.
I have no idea. Don't ask me.
It was a while back, but
okay.
You're back.
Talked a lot of NFL when you were here. Got some NFL today, too.
Yes, we do.
So, you happy to be back?
No. Yes.
I sometimes feel that way, too.
Very happy to be back.
That's a nice hat there. I like that.
Hey, thanks.
You're welcome.
Is it yours, IB?
No.
It's mine.
Oh. I thought you were asking him and saying that's because you're insinuating that it was yours.
He's just giving me a compliment.
It is. It's a great hat. It is a
Really
great
nice hat.
Thanks.
Really nice boot.
Appreciate it.
Anyways, we got shirts.
Yes.
They're right over here, actually. We're all out of XL, so yeah.
White and black?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I tried to get Shanae an XL. Didn't work out.
So going to the large.
Yeah.
Gotta slim down.
Getting there.
He's going to be like,
Good. Make you look bigger, though. That's fine. I need a large.
Get your shirt. Quality shirts.
so, yeah.
They are nice shirts. They are nice shirts.
Dog's itchy
Yeah.
up there.
I've got one on. He's got a good
He's
one.
got the B squared. You know what? Let's throw up a picture right here. I took a picture of him
Did
earlier,
you?
so we'll have it. He's looking pretty cute.
That's the only one
so.
we haven't, baby.
That is, if you want one, we'll have to talk to AJ
Yeah,
about
that's
that.
special
So.
request those ones are.
So yeah, $20. Here's a picture of him as well, you know. But
Do you know how many we have left total? If you don't know off the top of your head, I don't want you to like stress about it.
probably like 10.
10?
I need to get you some money. I sold some.
Okay.
I've been
Um,
I mean, if he just holds the money, I guess I can't do anything about it if he doesn't tell me.
yeah, that's right.
Put it in the B square.
I mean, yeah, we have 18 shirts over here. So
Just hold on to it so I don't have to pay for you to.
yeah, I'll just give it to our secretary. No big
Okay,
deal.
that's fine. Our administrative assistant. I'm fine with that as well.
So once again, yeah, you know, we're here on YouTube, but we also have TikTok, Facebook, Instagram,
Put
Twitter.
those up.
All right here.
Put those up.
Follow us. And yeah, we like to post some shorts so you don't have to watch a full hour long if you don't want to. So
Because I know most people don't want
no,
to.
they don't. Hey, that's what we're
But
here
we
for.
support you if you do. Thank you.
For sure. Thanks. Anything else you guys like to add before we dive in?
I got nothing else on the open. I didn't write a single thing down. All of that was impromptu, going off the top of my head. Everything we've said.
Yeah, I didn't have a single thing written down.
Did you?
either.
No.
But I think we can spend quite a bit of time on this next section
did.
here.
I had some stuff written down that I didn't say and I'm not going to say.
Let me take a look. We were talking about. Well,
I was confused. Love handles.
on our thing here it says show our handles. He was gonna pull out his love handles, but
Yeah, put love handles question mark? Just ask.
Just
ask it.
It's a logical question. It really
If
is.
the viewers want to see it, I'll show them.
If that's something that we received feedback on, that's
comment below if you want to see that next episode.
if you want to see the love handles, so be it.
All right, let's dive in. We're not here to talk about love handles. We're here to talk about sports. All right.
Maybe next week when it was the love handles.
Welcome back to another episode of Love Handle Talk.
We get off the love handles. You're right. Jumping into NFL. This first bullet. Are we doing this one? You want to do this first? Or you want to do this
Let's
last?
probably do everything else and then do that last.
Okay, that's fine.
So that'll probably take the longest.
So the second bullet.
But I got more to add to that, just not just him, but everything.
Okay,
just
I
kind
do
of some
too.
transactions and signings.
I do too.
You do?
I do.
Cool.
I
What
wrote
do you
it
got
down.
to start with?
So Derek Carr news. The Saints signed him to a 4-year contract, correct?
believe so.
$100 million guaranteed. I think it was 160,
150.
150 possibly, up to 150 possibly with incentives and everything.
Yep.
How do you guys feel about that? Shanae, we'll start with you.
I put on there, I think the Saints are going to be the best team in their conference with him as a quarterback.
Question?
And, I mean, it depends, because I also saw that they were going to be over their cap with adding him. So
Okay.
they're going to have to
Do something.
rearrange the
Reconstruct.
financials a little bit, so we'll see what comes to that. You know, Alvin Kamara.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think
Michael
Michael Thomas is coming
Yeah.
back, yeah.
So who knows?
What was he out this year with a toe injury most of the
He's
year?
been out for like 4 years.
Toe injury.
Yeah. The turf toe for the past 4 seasons. But he was a beast, especially like in fantasy.
Yes.
He was in Michael Thomas.
He was always
good.
the top pick at the beginning of the year.
I always remember him grabbing the phone at the end zone after that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I saw a graphic today, like showing who Derek Carr would go up against Herbert, Mahomes, and Russell Wilson last year. This year he's going up against Desmond Ritter, isn't that the
Yeah.
Falcons guy? And then the Carolina, I don't even know who they think their quarterback is.
Probably Darnold.
Yeah, who is that? Walker? Is that his last-
PJ Walker.
Walker, yeah.
I was gonna say PJ Fleck. Who's that? Is that a coach?
Yeah, it's Minnesota football coach.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I don't know.
But
PJ.
I can't remember. Who else is in that division?
Tampa Bay. And they don't have Tom
They
Brady.
don't,
They're going to probably draft somebody.
Yeah, they're going to have to.
Yeah. They're going to.
So, yeah, he's definitely the best quarterback in that division.
For sure.
And
And
makes them the best team, like you were saying, Shanahan.
I saw a picture of him in a Saints jersey. He looks good.
Does he?
He looks like a natural Saint.
And, like, I also saw when he was with the Raiders defense was terrible.
Yeah.
They would allow, like, 25 plus when he was their quarterback, or when they would score over 25, they would still.
Their coaching's been bad.
It has been very bad.
Yeah.
And I feel like, I don't know, Saints defense is relatively good most seasons, so I feel like if he can really compete,
They got Cam Jordan still, right?
I think so. I believe so.
Edge rusher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Marshawn Lattimore.
Yeah.
I mean, he's kind of getting old, but still pretty good.
Yeah,
still
for
very
sure.
good.
Yeah.
What do you think about it, Ivy?
I kind of filled in. I think Derek Carr will be a good addition to the Saints. Like all the key pieces that are on there, Michael Thomas and all them that you said, they probably will be at the top of the division,
I saw that they're probably going to cut Jameis Winston.
which is fine.
Where's he going to go then?
XFL.
Tampa.
XFL.
Yeah, maybe.
Play with Josh Gordon.
He's
Josh Gordon's going off in
He
the
is.
XFL.
He's really good. You see A.J. McCarron's quarterback, starting quarterback?
Is he really?
In the XFL, yeah.
That's awesome.
He said he had opportunities to be like in the NFL's backup to like make more money too as a backup.
Yeah.
But he said he wanted his kids to watch him like be a starter.
Yeah,
actually. And I
for
thought
sure.
That was kind of cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Couple franchise tags. Ravens franchise tag Lamar Jackson. He's probably not too happy about that.
But then I think he still has the freedom to talk to other teams.
Yeah.
But then I also saw like with the franchise tag, I don't even know. It was weird because was it an actual franchise tag? Do you know? Or
I think it says
it's like an unrestricted franchise tag or something.
top headlines: Ravens tag Lamar as sides can't agree to deal.
But then I also saw that if like they want to trade him, that they're asking for like 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, and 1 other pick or something like that. So
Yeah.
I think they can still trade him with the tag or something, but I could be wrong. Did the Giants tag Saquon?
Giants tagged Saquon.
And they signed Daniel Jones to a
Raiders
massive
tagged.
contract. Way too big.
Daniel Jones.
That's ridiculous. He's getting paid more per year than Mahomes.
No, dude.
What the heck? If I was Mahomes, I'd be like, I'm reconstructing my contract right now. Right now.
Crazy.
Cowboys. I got a list of franchise tags here. Cowboys tagged Tony Pollard.
Mm-hmm.
Good one for them. Commanders did a defensive tackle, Darren Payne.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He's gonna be
Josh Jacobs for the Raiders. That's who they tagged. Which is a good one.
He's running
And
really good
then
last year.
Lamar.
Main offense probably now.
Lamar and the Ravens, Saquon and the Giants, and then Evan Ingram, the tight end for the Jags.
I think he was expecting. I think he wanted to get franchise
Yeah.
tag because I don't think he wanted to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Calvin Ridley was just reinstated yesterday,
Mhm.
Monday, I believe. Maybe it was Sunday, but.
You know how we talked about him last week? And you know how he was so dominant?
Mm-hmm.
That guy was probably playing football from middle school, high school, college, and in the NFL. He never had a 2-year break. How do you think he's going to do when he comes back?
I don't know. I mean, really good or really bad, probably.
I mean, it's hard saying.
I mean, there's
Like,
only 2
you had all
years.
that competition for 10, 12 years.
I mean, I'm sure he just didn't stop playing, though.
I
Stop
know.
working out.
Yeah, for sure. But it's different when you're not playing a game.
He's like, I'm
For
done.
sure.
You know.
Just sitting there.
But-
I'll play Madden instead. But I see what you're saying, 100%.
Yeah.
Like being game like everything's different. Game.
I've been thinking about that ever since we posted that TikTok and all that stuff. But
I mean, I still think he'll be good.
yeah,
But they got Christian Kirk, correct?
Yeah,
I
he's
feel
the
like
number one.
Yeah, he's
Gotta
gotta
be.
number one still.
so underrated, dude. He's one of my underrated players of the week last week. I got another question.
Yeah. What is it?
Who's the next quarterback for the New York Jets?
Aaron Rodgers.
Think?
They flew him out today.
Yeah.
I saw they had like a phone call or Zoom meeting with him yesterday, and they flew him out today.
I saw a picture of him in one of their jerseys, and I almost threw up.
You didn't like it?
No.
I mean, I feel like right now they're literally one piece, like Aaron Rodgers away from being a really good team.
Yeah, they could
And
be.
I feel like for the next, I mean, he's old, so maybe 2 to 3 years is all you got out of him. But I feel like he definitely would be a good fit.
Yeah.
What about Raiders for him?
That's what I was always thinking. He'd go.
Go back with Devontae
Yeah.
That's what
Adams.
you guys just
got
want
a
to reunion with
powerhouse.
Devontae.
They got a powerhouse running back.
With
Dude,
Josh
the
Jacobs.
only problem about that is you're playing Pat Mahomes twice a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
And, I mean, Justin Herbert and the Chargers
Justin
aren't no small
Herbert's-
feat either,
no.
especially with
Yeah.
Austin Eckler, the way he's been playing.
And then who knows what Sean Payton's going to do to the Broncos?
Exactly.
You never know.
And you've got a Super Bowl winning quarterback on that team.
Yes.
You just-
Yeah.
And, like, my thing is, too, with, what were we even talking about? The Raiders? No. Yeah, the Raiders. They got Darren Waller, who used to be a top 3 tight end the past couple years. It's not last
For
year
sure.
because he was hurt a lot.
Yeah.
But I feel like he still could be
He's-
really
oh, yeah.
good. He
Mhm.
still could be very
He
good.
can.
Yep.
Just need no line.
For sure.
And I feel like I don't know why. I feel like nobody realizes that. Like, I don't care who you have skill position-wise, quarterback-wise, you need a good O-line.
You do.
Like, you even saw that with Mahomes. Wasn't that the first year he went to the Super Bowl?
Second. Against
Tampa.
Buccaneers.
Yeah, Tampa. Yeah. They were terrible, their line was.
There was like a pattern of him running, scrambling on each pass play.
It doesn't matter who you can have that quarterback. You need an O-line.
Yeah, Tampa Bay's D that year was so good. But then you look at Philly's D this year, and then the Chiefs O-line dominated them.
Exactly.
It was awesome.
Exactly. You need a good O-line. No matter if you want to be a running team or a passing team, you need a strong O-line.
Yep.
For sure. Anybody else want to chime in a question? Shanae, what do you got?
Okay, so I got stuff on the Chiefs here.
Yeah.
Sure.
Go ahead.
All right. Who do the Chiefs take in the draft?
Position-wise or player-wise?
Positions, like top 2 positions you think.
That was my question.
Was it?
Yeah.
I didn't write one down. I completely forgot. That's tough. I would personally...
Who would I take or what position?
Probably position. I'm going more off position. What position should we need to fill?
Corner, I would say.
Top 2.
Corner or safety.
They just got McDuffie last year.
Everybody got hurt. They brought up practice squad guys for the AFC Championship.
Super Bowl champs.
They don't need a linebacker. Maybe if you don't get Orlando Brown back, maybe get another lineman. Because especially their track record the past 2 years, getting Trey Brown and Creed Humphrey, they're obviously really good at drafting linemen, so maybe get another tackle.
That's one I was thinking, because Orlando Brown, we're not going to franchise tag him, which I'm happy about.
Yeah.
I don't think, like you were saying, you need a good O-line, no doubt, but franchise tag your best player. O-lineman is never going to be your best player.
Right.
So, but anyway, I think an edge rusher, because I don't think we're going to keep Frank Clark.
They just cut him.
They cut him. Yeah, they got rid of him.
I saw that. Yeah, because he made a post about it on Twitter or something like that. So they did cut him.
Good. So, but yeah, he's getting old anyway.
And
he was hurt this season, but he just didn't do much.
He should have.
He had a good pro season though. He did.
He's second all time in I don't know if it was playoff or Super Bowl sacks. He is second on the all-time list.
Is he really?
Because he's just played in so many.
Seattle, right?
Yeah. But like you said, he is getting old, and he's not going to be the guy to count for the next few years. So I do like that, having maybe getting an edge rusher.
Yeah,
definitely. What do they have the first round pick even? Do they just have one in the first?
32nd pick, the very last pick. They won. They got last pick.
Yeah. I just didn't know if they had from previous trades where they got another pick.
I don't think so. The Eagles do. The Eagles have the Colts 10th pick overall.
For Wentz, is that who it was?
Maybe 10th pick and the 31st pick.
Probably Wentz.
I don't think the Broncos have a first or second round pick.
They traded him to get
Russell.
That sucks, dude.
I think next year they may not have the first round pick either.
Probably not.
It's crazy.
I wouldn't be surprised.
God, that would be.
They're going to be hurting a little bit.
They are going to hurt from that.
And they need O-line bad because last year their O-line was terrible. Broncos. I mean, they got Dalton Risner. Remember him from KC?
Yeah.
I mean, he was good, but I don't know. I feel like they just struggle a lot, especially the games I watched of the Broncos. Their line was bad.
Yes, they were. Yeah.
So you have edge and tackle for the Chiefs drafts? Yeah. Because I think.
Well, you think the wide receiver room's fine?
I like the guys we got. Kadarius Toney's a gamer.
He is. I like it.
Sky Moore's going to be a really good player. I mean, he's a rookie. He was a rookie. Marquez Valdez-Scantling played big in the championship AFC championship game for us, and
he stepped up big time.
I think we got a pretty solid core with those three, and obviously Travis Kelce.
How do you feel about them possibly trading for DeAndre Hopkins? Would you like that? Or
I would love that. Actually.
Yeah.
I like DeAndre Hopkins.
I think they need a leader in the wide receiver room, like a veteran, not necessarily a leader, but a veteran.
Need one I mean, I feel like Kelce kind of stepped up in that role and kind of.
Yeah, for sure. He did.
Even though he's a tight end.
Yeah.
Still.
He's a tight end, receiving tight end for sure.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Is he the best tight end of all time?
No. I think Tony Gonzalez still is.
I mean, it's
how many rings is Tony?
0, but still he's so dominant. I mean, the tight end position Kelce's playing right now is so much different than what
it's definitely
Gonzalez and Sharp were playing, and Antonio Gates were playing, and everything like that.
It's hard to say, while they're still playing. I think. I mean, you
got
to see what they're going to do the rest of their career.
Yeah.
Do you think he's officially past Gronk?
He's past Gronk.
I do too.
Yeah.
He's past Gronk.
I mean, Gronk. It's so tough to say too. Because they just play the position differently. I mean, you really hardly ever see Kelce be a blocking tight end. I mean, he does it, but I feel like Gronk was really utilized at the blocking game and the run game a lot, and being a tight end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had Kelsey, I probably wouldn't utilize him as much as a run blocker.
Yeah, why would you?
Have him be what he does.
He always gets open. He gets open.
Such a mismatch.
You know?
Too quick for linebackers and too big for corners and safeties.
Yep.
Nobody can guard him, even if you double team him. And then when you double team him,
finds yourself.
yeah, he does.
He's a smart player.
You have another question, Red?
I do not. I was going to ask one when we were talking about something, but I completely did not. I lost it. I really did.
You have another?
I don't. Mine was the same as yours. So
I got one more.
Go ahead. Yeah. What is it?
Eric Bieniemy's out.
Oh yeah.
No longer offensive coordinator.
Even for the Commanders?
Well,
oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you meant he's like, I'm done.
I had in mind Chiefs talk here. So.
Sorry. No, go ahead.
But basically, what do you guys think about it? And do you think he'll be successful at Washington?
So you go ahead.
Who's gonna be their quarterback?
I think they already said it was going to be Sam Howell.
Really?
Yeah. The guy from UNC, isn't it? Because he played that last game.
He played that very late, yeah.
I just feel like you can't just make that decision off the very last game of the year where it doesn't even matter. You're just going out there to play to win. Especially Sam Howell in his position. He's like, I just got to ball out. It's nothing. I can't lose anything. I can't not lead him to a playoff or anything like that. So I feel like
Is Bieniemy's success fed from Big Red, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and all these players surrounding him? Like,
I think so.
I would probably agree. I mean, large part of it. Maybe not all of it.
I don't see Bieniemy. I don't see him standing out as he did at.
I mean, if he transforms the Commanders' offense and they're really good, I would really like that.
That would be really cool.
I would love it, but I feel like
cool.
like what you were saying, a large part of it was built on Andy Reid. Because Andy Reid called the plays, didn't he?
Most of the time.
Most of the time, and then sometimes, I think they were both talking in Mahomes' head. I think that's how that works because they both have the microphone.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't.
It's so tough with the Commanders. They're bad.
He'll at least have a chance to prove himself.
For sure.
He could either come out and turn the team around, or at least show signs of turning the team around.
Do you think that's why he hasn't got a head coaching job yet either? Because people are like, I think he's been riding on Mahomes, Tyreek Hill in the past.
It's got.
I agree. I think that's got to be a large reason. I think it really does because you really don't know how he's going to do without star caliber players.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you got Terry McLaurin on the Redskins on the Commanders.
Yeah.
That's all you got.
Yeah. Then what's that running back's name?
Aaron Gibson. No.
Antonio Gibson.
Antonio Gibson.
Yeah.
He's all right, but.
I mean, he was good that one. He was really good that one year, but then he's kind of been just average. I think he was good all last year. But
so it's
going to be tough.
Yeah.
That's a good question. It really is. But like we said, I would love him to do good. I would love him to be really good with the Commanders and kind of Is Ron Rivera still their head coach? I think so. Yeah. I don't know. I'm interested to see how he does. Very interested to see how he does.
Yep.
Are you guys ready for this next part?
I am. Yep. I'm excited.
Let's go.
So we're going to do a live draft just like fantasy. We cannot have any duplicates at all. So my question is, if Shanae goes first, he chooses a QB. Do we all have to choose QBs, or can we choose somebody else?
I say we can just choose whoever.
Okay.
So we're gonna do a snake. So whoever starts, we'll go So let's say if you start, we'll go boom, 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 like a snake draft.
Yeah,
like what we do in fantasy.
Yeah, fantasy.
So
it's gonna be weird with 3 people do a snake draft. But
so I don't know how you guys want to decide it.
I was gonna let Shanae go first, but
I guess.
But I feel like he decides where he wants to go.
Yeah, sure. You can place yourself wherever you want to
draft.
I'll go first. Whatever.
Okay, sure.
I'll go first.
And then I'll let you go second, Red.
Okay.
What if I didn't want to go second?
Well, it's too bad. Do you want second or third?
Take first.
Huh? You want second or third?
That don't matter.
That don't matter to me either.
Who do I take first?
I wrote down 3 for each position. So
that's about what I did too. Yeah.
Except kicker. So
yeah.
I didn't write anything down.
Not a single thing.
Because we're doing it live. I thought.
I mean. But yeah, I feel like you have an idea before you go into a fantasy draft of who you want.
I already have an idea of who I would want everywhere, probably.
When we pick, are we kind of explaining why we're picking them too?
You can.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm going to take Austin Eckler first. He's a receiving running back. That's the main thing. He averaged exactly. He averaged like a touchdown a game. I feel like. Okay. And I actually had him in fantasy football, and he always did good.
Yeah.
I think he was the number 1 fantasy running back.
He may have been.
I think he was. So. I think he was actually second.
When running backs get receiving yards, they get a lot of points.
1 point for each reception, and then point whatever for how many yards. So, yeah, if a running back gets 6 receptions a game, there's 6 points right there.
For sure. Who do you got, Red?
Bothering me.
What are you looking up?
Oh, he's looking up total fantasy leaders in points. I think it was Austin Eckler.
Running backs. Overall. Oh, he was actually 4. Josh Jacob Dingleheimer-Schmidt was first.
Dingleheimer-Schmidt.
I'm going to go ahead and go with... I'm second?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Mahomes.
So I'm really surprised you didn't pick him to start.
That's what I thought. That's why I wrote down.
I was debating between those ones.
So Mahomes is going to be my guy. I think I've had him every single year so far, except I don't think in our league was like Dan Jeremy on him. I don't think I had. I might have even had him, but I always.
You did. It was Obi-Wan my homie. Remember?
Oh yeah, I always try to get Mahomes just because he's so good.
Yeah, he is for sure.
So Mahomes is my guy. Obviously, don't need to do too much explaining there. But
yeah.
IB, who do you got?
That's what I was gonna pick. Obviously,
Damn.
I'm gonna pick. So, are our players gonna be healthy all year?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Christian McCaffrey.
Okay. He was healthy all this year, wasn't he? He was second fantasy points.
Yeah, he was really well. He was really good this year. My second pick.
Who is it? Come on, IB.
I'm gonna pick Travis Kelce. My second pick.
Dang it!
At the end of this, you'll make graphics of all 3 teams.
I will.
Yes. And we'll post them and see who people think,
Okay.
as the best team.
Fantasy team?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
I will. Yeah, you will.
The snake, does it go back to you then?
So yeah, back to you.
Yeah, okay.
And then Shane gets 2, and then back to you, then me.
I like that.
That's how you do a normal draft.
I know. I got to cross.
And then I get 2 in a row?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm going to go Justin Jefferson.
Solid pick.
Yep.
I'm kind of... Obviously, he was the offensive player of the year this year. I feel like he's going to be really good. I feel like...
He's a good player.
If he got somebody... Kirk Cousins is good, obviously, from what Justin Jefferson did, but I feel like if he got, like, an elite quarterback...
If he was with Patrick Mahomes, it'd be insane, dude.
It would be.
Yeah.
Justin Jefferson, Kelsey, and Mahomes.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't double team both Justin Jefferson and Kelsey.
No, you're done for.
But yeah, Justin Jefferson. Shanae, you got 2, correct?
I got 2. And I'm going to go Devontae Adams.
Solid pick.
Even though we don't know who his quarterback is. Even if it's Jared Stidham.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll go Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow.
I like it.
That was my second one that I was going to choose if somebody chose Mahomes. So.
Red, who's your next pick?
Josh Jacobs.
Solid pick.
I feel like he's definitely... I mean, I wouldn't say underrated, but he almost is. Like, he's really not talked about as being an elite running back, but 100%. I think he is very elite running back.
He's really good. I want you to give me... Now that I know none of you guys are picking any quarterbacks, why would I choose that next?
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
But what if I just... My next 2 picks are going to be Jalen Hurts and Josh Allen.
Yeah. Josh Allen's going to be my running back 2. You're going to give me Tyreek Hill.
We both cross them off the list.
And I'm also going to snag Stephon Diggs.
He was bad this year in my fantasy. He was so bad for me. I mean, I was looking up, like, receivers, like, top 20 to 22 receivers, and he was, like, 5 on the list.
He needs another
Maybe
standout.
6.
If he had another standout receiver on his team, he'd be a lot better.
I mean, Dawson Knox, I thought would be really good this year.
He was all right.
Let me see what he was on tight ends.
So, dog, back to you. Your next pick.
He was 9th tight end. Juwan Johnson from New England was before him.
Who?
Yeah, exactly. I had Juwan in one of my leagues. Gosh, this is tough for me.
I'm not going to get my next one that I want.
I know who you want.
Yeah?
I think so.
Then pick him. Steal him from me. Steal him.
Man, I don't know. This is tough for me. Really tough for me. I'm going A.J. Brown.
Solid pick.
I know who you're going to go for.
I know who you're going for, too.
Am I up now?
Yeah.
Jamar Chase.
Nope.
That's who I thought he was going to go for.
I got 2 receivers already.
Do you?
Yeah.
Tyreek
Hill and Stephon Diggs.
That's a pretty good group right there.
Thank you.
You got one more correct, Shane?
I go 2 in a row again?
Yeah.
Yep.
I just had 2 in a row last time.
You go 2 in a row every time.
Snake.
Oh, let's go.
I got the crappy part.
All right. Pacheco.
Nice.
Solid pick.
He's going to be a beast next year.
He is.
My guy right there. I don't need
Red?
to explain.
Derrick Henry.
Dang it!
Is that who you're going to
Yes.
get?
Yes! Let's go.
Now I gotta think.
You know who next up on the list is from fantasy points last year?
Take one.
Nicholas.
Nick Chubb.
Yeah.
That's who you said was a number 1 running back halfway through the season last year. You remember that episode?
I don't. When was he on here?
He might have been on here.
I mean, he was good, but he got hurt kind of towards the.
Out of curiosity, where's Pacheco at?
He really didn't step into the starter role.
Right, they were like
34th.
Yeah, they were like.
It was like the last 3 weeks, wasn't it, or something like that?
There were like multiple games where he had like 4 carries or less, or.
And there was like 2 weeks or 3 weeks where McKinnon got like 30 points in a row.
Yep.
So they were using McKinnon a lot too.
Because they were
passing
to him. Yeah.
You can go ahead and throw on my team.
Who?
Oh! Healthy? Give me Cooper Kupp.
There you go.
Who's my flex?
There you go.
What do you mean it doesn't count? You said healthy. I totally forgot about him.
You got one more, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I do. Oh, crap. Shut up, man. Give me Saquon.
Alright.
You, Red?
I'm going George Kittle. My team's insane.
Dang.
Dude, mine seems way more insaner.
You have a tight end yet?
No.
Is that who you're going to get?
That's who I was going to take. I actually had him in fantasy, and he did good for me. And Brock Purdy likes throwing to him.
Mm-hmm. He does.
Garoppolo didn't like to. All right. Now I'll take Mark Andrews.
Mark Andrews.
Nice.
That was my third one.
Solid
He
pick.
kind of had a bad year. I mean, he was 5th overall in fantasy points, but with Lamar Jackson being out,
Yeah.
I feel like he was the main target for Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
You got one more.
And I'll take DK Metcalf as my flex.
Nice. Anybody have Jamar Chase selected?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, he wasn't crossed out on mine. Gosh dang it.
Get your head in the game.
I know.
G, who you got?
People aren't going to like this pick, but he was 6th overall. Hang on, I got to keep looking.
Are you going to trade me?
No.
Okay.
I got another one too that I'm not using.
Nice.
I'm gonna CD Lamb. It's gonna be my flex.
I like it. I thought about
He's 6th
taking
overall in wide receiver.
Yeah,
points.
he did well last year.
He's the main guy for the Cowboys, like receiver wise.
Yeah.
He's the main guy.
Is it my pick?
Yes, sir.
Some people may not like this, but I think he's really good. Jalen Hurts. He's my quarterback.
He's really good.
That was my third quarterback that I had on my list. So
He's really good.
I got him over Josh Allen.
me too. I do too.
I do.
I mean, I don't think
Josh Allen's a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong. He's really good.
overrated. I mean, that's tough.
Slightly.
That's
Just a little bit overrated.
Everybody just thinks he's so good when he hasn't done anything in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And I feel like playoffs is a big.
That's when it matters.
Should be a large factor.
That's when it matters.
when you're looking at a quarterback.
Yep.
And I got one more right
Oh, Jalen
here.
Hurts was third. Joe Burrow was 4th. You know who 5th was? Mr. Bull on fantasy quarterback points.
No.
He just signed a
Got a
contract.
nice contract.
Daniel Jones?
No.
Oh.
I think he signed it yesterday. 3-year, $100 million, I think.
Who was it?
Yeah.
Gino.
Oh, really?
Gino.
Good for him. I like Gino.
Me too.
My next pick, give me the Eagles defense.
This is going to be mine.
Back to you.
I'll do Cowboys defense.
You taking the Niners?
Anyway. Yeah, I better.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
We didn't even get the first overall defense from this past year.
It was Patriots.
I know.
That's weird.
It is. They had that one dude, that number 9. That was a D end. He was so good. I can't
remember his name.
I can't either. They always have good corners too. Always.
boy, I'll take Justin Tucker.
Oh, dude, that was the only guy I wrote down for my pick. I gotta look.
I almost went with Butker, but he had
Yeah,
an
he
off
was-
year.
yeah.
So I don't know. He hasn't gained my trust back yet, even with the game-winning field.
So you're done, right? You have a full
done.
roster.
I'm done.
How many? You have 2 left, Ty? Or IB? I'm sorry.
I got one left. I'm the very last pick.
So you don't.
You should have just one
Yeah,
left, too.
I just need a kicker.
Yeah, me too.
I had Evan McPherson, but he was terrible apparently in points. I don't want to go just off points either.
I'm going to go off accuracy, I think.
Brett Meyer, he's pretty accurate.
Brett Maher?
Yeah.
No. Horrible.
He was actually 3rd in total points. And I feel like Daniel Carson, the reason he's up there is because their red zone offense was terrible, probably.
He went 34 of 37, bro.
I had Riley Patterson. He was my kicker.
His field goals, 39 yards are in, 20 for 20, Daniel Carlson.
39 yards are in? Is that accurate? 20 for 20? What about outside of 39 yards?
Higher than that, he went 14 of 17.
I'm doing Daniel Carlson.
Hey, I was going to take him.
Thanks for giving me the statistic.
You're welcome. Give me. Hey, the stats don't lie. Give me Jason Myers for Seattle. 24 of 25, under 39, 4 of 6, from like 39 to 49, and 50 plus, 6 of 6.
Nice.
I want that on my team.
Nice.
Jason Myers.
There you go.
Mike Myers.
So everyone is obviously going to choose Team Iron Bull, but whoever you think second and third,
Those
go
are
ahead and put it on.
pretty close teams, I
Yeah,
feel like.
for sure.
I can't wait to see it. I mean, because I really don't remember.
It'd be really cool to put all those players together on Madden and see who won.
Yeah, see who would win.
That would be cool.
I think it'd be cool to like. I mean, I don't know if you guys pay attention to it as much, but like draft over linemen.
Yeah.
Would you know who to get? You think?
No.
No.
I
would.
mean,
I pay attention.
if the best were out, then no. I have to really look hard.
Exactly.
But
I definitely would be good at that.
yeah.
Just because I pay attention to it.
So that's NFL. Should we move on? We're kind of a little bit behind.
Nah, but we'll be fine, I think.
We can sneak into golf for a little bit here if we want to.
We're actually at like the third.
Red Dog is a big fan of golf.
Yep.
He is.
I mean, I'm not.
You're not. No, you're
It's
not.
okay. Our viewers are, and you guys are.
Yeah, for sure.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
So, golf. This week,
Yeah.
it's the Players' Championship.
Yeah.
Last year, the winner, Cameron Smith. He doesn't get to play in it this year.
Why?
How come?
Live.
Live Golf.
Live
He quit the PGA. He doesn't get to play.
Does he get more money to live?
Yep.
Yeah.
I would quit too, bro.
It's all about legacy, bro. Are you telling me?
Not to Cameron
So
Smith.
John Rahm
It is.
has made, I don't remember what the stat was, like $40-some million or
And live.
no,
No.
in PGA.
Sorry, go ahead.
PGA Tour.
I'll stop interrupting.
I don't know the time frame on what that was. I don't know if it was a year or his career, whatnot, whatever.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. You tell me you need more than that to just play golf? I mean, come on.
I mean,
Yeah.
Like, we pay to play. You guys are getting paid that much to play.
It seems
Whatever.
awesome from our perspective to even get paid anything.
Yeah.
but I've always said this: people who aren't millionaires saying stuff like that, obviously, you're like, well, what's 40 million compared to 35 million? But when you're a millionaire making 35 million, you obviously gonna want. 40
And
million.
for the guys on the live, they're also not playing as much golf. The tournaments aren't 4 days,
Yeah.
3 days.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you're not going.
And there's a lot of them are
72 holes.
teams. I've
Yeah,
seen.
and it's different stuff. So I mean, I get like like the Ian Poulters who go,
Mhm.
like because their careers. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't want to say their career's over, but
Like
they,
Phil Mickelson, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. They're past their prime.
But Cameron Smith, you're like 25 years
He
old.
just
You were
won the
such.
Open.
Yeah.
You know,
Like, dude, he was so fun to watch, and now
he was.
I
Really
mean, you can
good.
still watch them, can't you?
You can.
you can't. It's just not the same.
Not the tradition.
No. Like, it's, yeah.
Yeah.
Just ruins it.
Mhm.
Who do you guys got in the Players' Championship?
I didn't write one down. Is Scheffler in it?
Scotty's in it?
That's who I got.
You got Scotty.
Isn't he pretty high up last year?
Him, John Rahm, and Rory are
Yeah.
fighting for the top spot in the
Yeah, I
world.
got Scotty. He's my
I got
guy.
Rory.
I got John Rahm.
You got
That's
John
who I got. We got the top three.
I wrote down Rory, but I could see JT, Rahm, or Shepard.
Yeah. I don't think. I think
Speed-
JT won it
Speed-
2 years ago.
JT did.
He did 2 years ago, I think.
Speed's still he still golfs, but
He's bad.
I mean, he's not bad, but like
He's
Consistent.
streaky.
he's been
Yeah,
struggling.
not
He's
consistent.
been struggling recently.
Yeah.
Actually, he, what was it? The Arnold Palmer. He played decent,
yeah.
but I think he's.
I've also seen Ricky Fowler has climbed up in the
Has he?
rankings. He was like at like 132, like world ranking in 2022. Now he's up to 70. So he's climbing,
Is
which
he
is
good?
good.
I
Yeah.
like Ricky.
He's
Yeah.
the Zuma guy. He's
Yeah.
sponsored by Zuma.
Yeah.
Okay, so-
Always wears like the orange,
Bright
orange,
stuff
yeah.
like that. Yeah,
I know, like,
like
who
it.
everybody's sponsored by for some reason.
Yeah.
Because isn't
Yeah.
Speed Under Armour?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's Tiger?
Nike.
Yeah.
Come on.
Nike TaylorMade, right?
Yeah, TaylorMade as well. His
What's
club.
Phil Mickelson? He always has work.
It
day
was like
on
that
his polo.
KPMG, but they dropped him with the
Probably.
Saudi stuff.
Yeah, I have no
I
idea.
think
He's got nice calves.
KPMG is like a.
So he has to walk 4 days straight.
I would,
Oh,
dude.
yeah, good one.
I would so do that. Even if I got 63rd place, I would love to do
You'd
that.
still you get 63rd place and make 30 grand
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
or more.
Yeah,
So
but yeah.
Have you guys seen that, like, golf game that Rory and Tiger apparently are going to be a part of?
I saw a very brief like an ad for it.
Yeah.
That was it.
I'm trying to
They're
think.
like
of what it is.
renderings. It's like a
Is it
like
like
a
a...
game show almost.
It
right?
is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That sounds pretty cool.
It's like yeah, let me try to pull it up. TGL, isn't it? Or is
Yeah, that sounds right.
Have a new virtual golf league. Yeah, the TGL. So it's something like this.
That's exactly what I saw.
That looks pretty sweet.
And, like, I think it's like
TGL, look it up. News to me.
we can maybe talk about it next week a little bit more.
Yeah. But we can't. Our viewers can't see that. So
we'll talk about that next week for golf.
Sure, that works for me.
Do that.
Yeah.
Kicking off January 2024.
Jeez.
So if you guys are playing golf, what's your favorite little side game or style of playing golf?
Just get done.
Just get done.
Try not to lose as many balls as possible. That's kind of my own personal game.
That is a good game. Very hard game.
Anybody,
especially with me playing.
Yeah. I like to play fun games. If I lose a ball, whatever. I mean, it does suck to lose a ball, but I mean, I also like to swing hard and hit it far too.
For sure.
So sometimes it slices a little ways. Yeah.
So,
what about you?
I wrote down. It's a game that I'm not sure if it's like an actual game or if my Uncle Matt made it up, but he calls it the numbers game.
Is that the one we played one time with Devin?
Is that where we took both of our scores?
Yes, and added it up.
So like if you get a 4 and I get a 4 and it's a 44, we card the hole, and then the other team of 2, say they get a 5 and a 5, they get a 55, so we're up by 11.
Yeah, right.
And then it just keeps going. So it's fun.
That's a cool game.
Yeah, that's fun.
I remember playing. That was a fun one. I like Wolf. Have you guys ever played Wolf?
Yep.
So like usually there's however many that tee off. You go in a different order. So even if you win the last hole, there's a set order each hole. And so first person who tees off, I mean, you can either claim Lone Wolf if you want to say you're up against the 3 and like the whole. I don't remember how the points are.
The points are weird.
Yeah.
Like if you're first up and you hit first.
Yeah.
And you wolf it before you hit, it's worth like triple points. I think, like 36 or something.
We always played it on 18 birdies. It does all the points for you.
Gotcha.
So,
but if you hit a good shot and then you choose to wolf it after that, it's double points.
Yeah, right. But like you can watch other players hit in your round, and whoever, if you like their shot, you can be like, all right, he's on my team, and if you guys beat the other team, you guys get points. If they beat you, they get points.
Basically
new partner pretty much every time.
You play with everybody. That's what makes it fun.
I was gonna say teammate, but I was like, that's not.
It's really fun if you do a 5-some because it's oftentimes 2 versus 3. Yeah, pretty fun.
That's actually what I played on Sunday.
Really?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Anything else with golf, guys? Other than I need to get out there and play.
When was the last time you played?
It's been a while. I don't even know.
You gonna be bad? You think?
Actually, I can tell you on my watch.
I mean,
my last round.
A specific date or anything.
I can give it to you. On October 30th was my last round I documented. I shot a 92 at Fort Hays Municipal Golf Course. 50 on the front and 42 on the back. I improved.
Hey, there you go. That's all you can do.
I hit 3 fairways.
Out of 18?
I hit 2 greens in regulation out of 18, and I had 35 putts. That's pretty bad.
Only 3 fairways out of 18.
No, well, there's only, we take the par 3s out, so take
4 par 3s?
5 par 3s on 4 days.
Okay,
so
sorry. I mean,
I had 3 of 13. 11% or whatever. I don't know. It was not good, okay? I'm not a good golfer.
I mean, I would do worse on saying, but
I'm not a good golfer either.
Anyways, let's move on. Let's get out of here.
Golf. Anything else?
Nothing.
Okay. NCAA men's basketball. March Madness is coming up.
It's right around the corner.
This coming... Is it start Thursday? It
starts Thursday. So yesterday, when you guys are watching this,
Big 12 tournament?
Well, actually, I think Wednesday.
Is all the conference tournaments?
Yeah.
I mean, some of them. I think
they could have started. They could have started.
I thought I saw a game on today. So
anyways, this Sunday, Selection Sunday, is when they reveal the bracket. It's when everybody's starting to get them filled out and printed out, and all your games are beginning. Yep. It's gonna be a big one for sports betting in Kansas.
I feel like
March Madness.
This year, you really just don't have a favorite at all. Like
I
agree. I was talking to Cody Peterson yesterday about it, and he was asking me to choose one team, and I was like, I have no idea, but I don't think a number 1 is going to be the one who wins it. I think it's going to be like a 2 or 3 or 4.
Never know.
I mean, you don't, but I feel like
you could potentially have a 1, a 3, a 5, and a 9 in the final 4, and you won't be shocked because all 4 of those teams are probably.
I usually like an 11 sneaking in there.
Yeah, I love that.
Like that.
I love that.
Just because if you get hot at the right time, I mean, you could really go for a long time.
For sure. Oh, yeah. So, this is a question I think you had for us. You put it on there.
Do you think Big 12 basketball is going to be dominant for years to come, or do you think this is a one-year fluke for each team in the conference? I have some stuff to talk about this too, but
I don't think it's a one-year fluke. I think the Big 12 basketball has been really good for a few years now.
Yeah, that is exactly what I wrote.
Yeah, I don't think.
I mean, but not as dominant as I feel like every team is insane.
Right.
To a different degree, but I mean, what did I say? KU, Baylor, Texas Tech, TCU, and even K-State have seemed to be consistently in the top 25 the past 3 to 4 years.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
That's
tell me another conference
Right.
that has had that many teams
It used to be-
consistently.
I mean, OU's even sneaks in there every once in a
OU,
while.
Yeah.
Buddy Hill.
Yeah. It used to be, Big East was awesome. It used to be the ACC was the powerhouse of basketball. North Carolina, Duke,
Yep.
one of those teams are
Syracuse.
ranked. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Duke might be ranked now, but
It's crazy, dude.
yeah, just not seeing numbers by Duke and North Carolina when you're watching them all
It's
year.
weird.
It's weird.
Really weird.
I'll also
Really
put
weird.
right here one thing. I think the coaches in the Big 12 are really good too.
They
Like,
are.
all the head coaches in the Big 12 are
They
very,
are.
very
Absolutely.
good. Very good.
Scott Drew at Baylor, and obviously Bill Sullivan.
What are the? Sorry, go ahead.
Bang, coming from Baylor, coming
Right.
from a previous Big 12
Absolutely.
school.
Right.
You got that dude from Gonzaga, I think.
Mark Few?
No, I don't think he came from Gonzaga. It's like Mosert, the OU coach now.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
I can't even think of it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Porter Mosier.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where'd he come from?
He came from
Loyola, Chicago? Yeah.
Oh,
that's right.
yeah.
But, I mean,
Sister Jean, yeah.
he's a good coach. He's
Yeah.
a really good coach.
Yeah.
What are the teams coming into the Big 12? Is it UCF,
BYU.
BYU?
Houston.
Houston?
Cincinnati.
I mean, just think how good Houston is in basketball.
Yeah.
Like they're going to be in the Big 12.
Cincinnati's good too.
Cincinnati, yeah.
UCF, Taco Fall.
Yeah, Taco Fall, man.
No, yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
dude. The Big 12 is going to be good for a while.
Especially football, too. I'm excited to see those schools come in. for
Yeah.
football.
Absolutely.
It'd be really-
BYU was ranked
I mean,
in football.
Houston
one day.
was, I think.
Houston was ranked.
At first,
He beat USC twice, I'm pretty sure. No, that was Utah. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
At first,
That'd be a good
I
call.
kind of threw a fit about it, but it's whatever.
I really,
Still, college football's gonna be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Competitive.
I wish A&M would come. I wish those 4 teams wouldn't come, and it would be A&M come back, Colorado, and Nebraska.
That would be
And then OU
awesome.
and Texas stay.
Yeah,
I would love that.
that would be so cool.
Yeah.
Even if the teams still play each other, like Oklahoma, and Nebraska have these past
Yeah.
2 years, that was awesome
Yeah,
for us.
it
You
was,
know,
yeah.
I mean, it was really like this year when Nebraska was up 7-0. I was so hyped, dude.
7-0.
Dude, we were looking so good, and then we held them on the next drive. And
No, when we scored the opening drive field goal, it was over.
It was a touchdown, actually.
I know, but still.
But then we lost 49-7 or whatever. It's just I was just jacked, and then we just sucked.
Oh, that's funny.
But Matt Rule, baby, Matt Rule is coming.
turned it around?
He's turning it around.
I was pumped during that game because I had a parlay going for Dylan Gabriel, and then they took him out because they were up by so much.
Yeah.
I needed one more leg, and that was for him to pass for 250 yards, and he had like 238.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah,
were talking
we were
about
watching
that.
down here.
Yeah, that's right.
You guys
Actually, I think the TV was right behind Red Dog.
Yep, right there.
Yeah,
Not anymore.
not anymore.
We had to move the
We
studio
did.
around.
Just in case this falls down, so it lands on us instead. So the TV.
You guys have one more question? I might skip over my question just because of time. But did you write any?
I got a quick one. It's yes or no.
Okay.
Is Jalen Wilson having a better senior season than Ochai Agbaji last year?
To be honest, I haven't watched enough to make an informed answer on that, so I'm going to just take myself out of it.
That's tough for me.
I can answer myself.
I think they're relatively similar. They're both the main guys on the team right now. They're both have a lot. They're both led the conference in points per game, haven't they?
I think so.
And I feel like they're very similar seasons. So that's tough. I don't know. I feel like Ojai still maybe.
It's tough.
It is
I mean,
tough.
the season's
It's
not over.
tough.
Ochai, did awesome in the.
I mean, and I
playoffs.
feel like this year you have Wilson and Grady Dick, and then last year you had Christian Braun and Abaji. So it's tough to. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like last year it was more of a complete team. Like
Yeah,
that was a
100%,
championship
100%,
team.
yeah.
This year, I mean, Jalen Wilson kind of sticks out, but then again, Jalen Wilson sometimes has 2 points, and
Grady Dick's been struggling past. a couple
KJ
years.
Adams will have like 16 or something.
Yeah.
Like it, they're kind of a complete team too. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard saying. I was going
They're
to argue
fast.
my own question,
They're
but I
fast.
changed
They're
my mind.
quick.
Yeah, fast break points.
You have a question, Shanae?
I got a quick one, too. Will there be a perfect bracket this year?
No.
It's gonna be so hard this year to have.
Yeah, there ain't no chance. I bet you
If
there's not even a perfect. What'd you say?
As if anybody does, it's gonna be me.
There will be a perfect Sweet 16. Mark my
Okay.
words.
You heard it here.
You heard it here. No, not even a perfect
I'll
Sweet
mark
16.
your words.
Mark
I
them.
will.
You think there'll be a perfect Sweet 16?
It's going to
Probably.
be crazy.
You know how
No
many people
way.
are in the world and how many brackets are filled out in the
You know
world?
when the last time there was a perfect Sweet 16?
When?
Look it up.
Oh.
Do you know what is the
Have the
first
argument,
perfect
not
bracket?
know.
Because there's never been one.
I think there was I think Sweet 16. Somebody did it one time.
And that was it.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
What are you laughing at, Red Dog?
I thought you were gonna say like when the last time was. You're like, you know when it was? I was like, I know. You're like, look it up. My question is, this might have some dilemma. Do you think college basketball should stop doing the one and done year and go to what NCAA football does?
Yeah,
You do?
I do. I think it
probably
would
agree with that. And I looked it up. It says for the NCAA to be draft eligible for the NFL, you have to be out of high school for at least 3 years and use up all of your college eligibility. I really didn't understand that college eligibility part.
You know what's...
I like being out of high school for 3 years.
This is what I think
but
it is, though.
It's so difficult. It's so much different.
Then you want to consider, like, obviously you want to be the greatest to ever do something, you know? How can anybody ever pass LeBron's scoring record?
If you don't go in the league at 18?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
Yeah, players must have been out of high school for at least 3 years and must have used up their college eligibility before the start of the next college football season. I don't get that last part. Really.
Maybe like how some players go, like, so it would be their second semester in high school in their senior year. Maybe that's part of the eligibility when they go early. So that way,
Possibly,
if they do go to the NFL, they can get out earlier.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I really didn't understand that. I was trying to look into it more, but it didn't make sense.
Because then if they go that fall, I guess I'm not right. Just ignore me.
But I like being out of high school. But like you were saying, how is anybody going to get that scoring record if they don't?
Right. All right. Should we go to this next one?
Yeah, we should.
A new segment. What are some of your guys' favorite sports video games over the years?
I have
this one, real quick. This question was requested by Dan Wynn.
Dan Wynn
requested
nice.
this question. Big fan out there of B Squared Sports Talk.
This is a good question, though. When you told me about this the other day, I was interested. So.
Cool question.
Very nice, Dan.
I was pumped to see it on here too.
Yeah.
And I think you and I are gonna have one that's the same.
Really?
Yeah, I bet we have some that are same. You and I.
You did. There's probably several that I don't have on here that I would add.
Yeah, definitely.
That I just didn't think of.
Yeah,
gotcha.
What we got?
My first one is PS3. I wrote the console down for each one.
Okay, that's cool.
So PS3 MLB The Show 13 with Andrew McCutcheon on the
really
cover.
Good one.
That's when we created those two teams, I believe.
Yeah.
The Marlins, and then I think there was one with the Pirates that we created. Wasn't that the WBG? Or is that the...
It was Marlins.
It was a PCD and then WBG.
Wasn't Pirates.
Astros, wasn't it?
Astros, yep.
And I remember playing that at the house on 17th Street.
Yeah, all the time.
That's all we did, dude. We would just go home and play that for hours.
All the time.
I'm pretty sure we were at probably game 112 on a 16-game season.
Yeah.
We
played
creating
a lot.
The players I love to do.
Same with NBA. Well, I guess one of mine, NBA 2K13.
Okay.
I mean, we played that all the time. We made teams on it. We had create players on it. It was just... We even made it seem like I play a quarter, you play a quarter, then I play a quarter. Like, it was fun. What about you, Shanae? What's one of yours?
Tiger Woods Golf 2008.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
What console?
PS3. All mine are PS3.
Okay.
That's a solid one.
Yeah.
Very solid
Super
one.
fun. Super fun.
You got another one, Red?
Wii Sports.
That's a good one. That honestly is.
So fun.
That's so fun.
That's not mine. This was the height of COVID, this game was. NBA 2K21 on the PS5. So I had I first got my PS5, and I got that with my PS5.
Yeah.
I literally played it so much. And
really?
My player on there, he's good.
Yeah.
He's very good. And just because I played it so much, and the nostalgia, you weren't doing anything, you'd go to work. Well, I worked remote, so I'd work remote in the morning, and then I would just the rest of the afternoon, the rest of the night, I would play for 10 hours.
Yeah.
With my player.
I haven't
playoffs twice. I mean, 2 full seasons. It was bad. But.
I haven't played an NBA game, and I have 2K19. I sometimes play when Willie comes over or something, but that's all I play. I mean, I don't play a season or anything.
Yeah. I like playing blacktops on NBA.
Yeah. And 1-on-1s and 2-2s.
Or Dawson and I, we usually play 2v2, 4v4, and we each choose 2 players.
Yeah.
Or if it's we get 3 and play 3-on-3, we have 3 people. 3-on-3 is the best because you can just control one guy.
Yeah.
And then you get a point guard and then a small forward shooting guard. That's the best. That's the absolute best.
Shanae?
NBA Live 2009. I never really played a season or anything like that. I like doing the NBA or the All-Star 3-point
shootout and dunk contest.
Super fun.
Yeah, and they don't do that now in the new games, do they?
I couldn't tell you.
Because I remember NBA Live 05 on the original Xbox. That was a solid one, too.
On 05?
On 05, yes. I think it was 05 or 06.
With D-Wade?
D-Wade on the cover, yes. NBA Live. That was a really good one. So, anyways, we can keep going. One of mine was NBA Street on the GameCube. Volume 2. It's got a big old disco, or not disco.
It's Kareem, is it?
Disco Dan. No, it's
Afro.
Oh, Stretch.
Oh, yeah.
His name's Stretch on the game, but big old Afro guy. Yeah, I say Disco Dan because of Pac-Man Fever, because that's what Dan called himself. But But yeah, that was one of my big
Was
ones.
that your last one? Or you have one more still?
I could name several, but I also got NCAA 03 football
On the GameCube.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that was so fun.
Solid game. What else you got?
I got NCAA football 2008. I always did the Road to Glory.
Oh, dude! Don't even get me started.
Make your own player.
Yeah.
Give them, you could do it ace high.
Yeah,
have
you could.
Them go up through the ranks.
Yeah.
So fun. Oh, you missed class, -2. It's so fun.
Those are the good old days, man.
So fun.
I didn't write this down, but the last NCAA game that released was 2014 with RG3 on it. Me, Doss, Palmer, and Shy, we created a season with Miami Hurricanes,
Yeah.
college, and we got up to like season 28.
Nuh.
We would literally play it like till like 4 in the morning. Like we would each play just like we'd switch off offensive possessions.
Yeah.
Dude, it was insane how many seasons.
There was another one that I didn't put on here, but it's on GameCube, and it's not like... It's Mario Baseball.
Oh, yeah.
Classic
Dude, that
game,
is a
Mario
good game.
Baseball, too.
Little League World Series.
Little League World Series on the Wii, 2009.
There's so many fun games, like sports games, if you really do things.
All this stuff I haven't played in forever.
Yeah.
If we were to play that, I would enjoy it and bring back some.
Yes,
Oh,
I know.
it was.
I do have a
Yeah.
PS3, but none of my controllers work, so...
We'll have to get some control.
We do need to get...
I don't know if I even have any control.
I need to get them fixed and be able to, like, just MW3, playing that again. That'd be
Yeah,
so
fun,
little
too.
split
Can
screen
you
action.
use PS4 controllers for PS3? Or
No.
You can't use any.
No.
No controllers.
I wish I could put PS3 games in PS4, but I don't think you can. No.
Oh well.
Last part.
Trivia.
The best part. Some trivia.
I wrote down 4 questions because we typically do 4 questions every time, but then I wrote down 4 and then I said 3 questions.
I wrote...
Did you change it to 3?
I did 3 because we have an extra
Yeah, I know.
guest,
So
so it takes a little more time.
Okay. So I wrote down 4, but we don't.
We got 8 minutes, so that's why. But
Okay.
who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
All right, bring it on, Chene.
All right. Mine are
Yes.
March Madness based.
Okay. I like it.
Who was the all-time winningest coach in NCAA Division I men's basketball history?
Who is?
I guess this isn't actually March Madness based, but I mean.
Mike Krzyzewski.
Yeah, I was gonna say Coach K. I was gonna say him or Roy Williams, or John Wooden. Yeah, I didn't even think about
That's who I thought when I looked.
How many
it
did
up.
he win in a row with UCLA?
I don't know how many.
It was a lot.
Look it up.
That was crazy.
Don't look it up.
Okay.
Pertaining to one of my other questions.
Okay.
Just-
Okay. No, that's fine. That's good. That's fine. Go ahead.
Here we go. I'll hop with an NFL question. I like this question. This NFL running back finished 11th in rushing yards this year, but led the NFL in rushing touchdowns with 17.
Austin Eckler.
No.
Not Josh Jacobs.
Second place was Derrick Henry with 13 touchdowns. These are all just rushing touchdowns. Who led with 17? He had 1,066 rushing yards, and that was 11th.
Nick Chubb?
No.
Oh, Mixon? No,
No.
he was hurt quite a bit of the year. Austin Eckler?
He wasn't even a starting running back at the beginning of the year.
Tony Pollard.
Jamal Williams for the Detroit Lions.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't have gotten that.
Isn't that crazy?
He was really good.
He had a really
good
good year. He had a really good year.
My question has to do pertaining to the Heisman. In 2019, this is the last defensive player that was tabbed a Heisman finalist. Who was it?
2019.
Just a finalist, didn't win it, huh?
No, he's the last defensive player to be listed as a Heisman finalist.
Chase Young?
Yeah, Chase Young. Very nice. Let's go.
Nice.
Shanae?
All right. What NCAA Division I men's basketball team has the most national championships, and how many?
UCLA.
How many?
11.
11.
Nice.
I remember I looked that up a long time ago for a trivia question.
Yeah.
But
Too easy.
I think 9 is second place, maybe with UNC. I
Yeah.
could be wrong.
It's something like that.
But yeah.
Yeah. The John wouldn't win all. No. 'cause
I don't-
UCLA, they
They won like 2003
Yeah, they-
or 4, something like that.
Yeah, but he's got
A lot.
of them.
I think he has,
You can look it up now.
I think he might have 10.
I just
That's why they
wanted
call
to
it the
see.
Wooden Award.
You already knew it anyway, though.
Job Wooden. Go ahead, Ty.
Okay, I'll do NCAA basketball. This NCAA basketball school hasn't won less than 23 games in a whole season since the 1996-1997 team. Who was it?
KU?
No.
I'm going to be honest, I wasn't listening.
This NCAA basketball school hasn't won less than 23 games in a whole season since the 1996-1997 team. Who was it?
UNC.
No.
Syracuse.
No.
Can you give me conference? Do you even know? Gonzaga?
Yeah.
I was going to say, if you don't know conference, it's not Gonzaga.
There could be more teams that fall under that too, but 23 games in the season, that's a lot.
That's
That
crazy.
is. They're usually consistently good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, who do they play?
That's crazy. Since 96.
96, 97. They won 15 games that year, and then like the prior 5 seasons before that, it was like 20-some games.
Wow.
Too.
Huh.
Wow.
But
I kind of got a throwback question here. Very far throwback.
let me hear it.
In 1986, this player was the last defensive player to win MVP in the NFL. Who was it?
1986, last defensive player to win the NFL.
Last defensive. I'm sorry.
That's a long time
He's a
ago.
linebacker. You should know who it is.
What team?
Giants.
Lawrence Taylor.
Lawrence Taylor. Let's go.
Lawrence.
That was a good
Taylor.
question.
That was
Really good question.
You're like, yeah, it was a good question.
I mean, I like those older ones that
Yeah.
we weren't born.
Yeah.
For sure.
Really test our trivia.
Yeah.
Oh, sure, for sure.
Absolutely.
John Wooden has won 10 championships, by the
10
way.
of them?
Really?
So was I right?
Who was
Did I
the
say
other
10?
I think you did.
What
Say.
coach won the other one? Well, you didn't. That lost mine. How many NCAA Division I men's basketball national championships has KU won? And do you know what years?
5? 6 now. 5. 6. Final answer. I'm wrong. Is it 5?
No.
Four.
4.
4? I thought they were.
I was letting
It's
him
four.
go.
It's 2008, 2022. 1986.
Nope.
I'm pretty close.
Close. You're close.
85.
Higher.
87.
Nope.
88.
88. Danny and the Miracles.
Yeah, 88. And then one was like in 71.
No, it was like 52.
Oh, 52.
Yeah. And then I think they won like in like the 22 and 23. It wasn't the national championship back then, but they were the champs of the.
So they won in 1922 and then 2022?
But that doesn't.
Wow!
It's 4.
Yeah. Okay.
1995, Jim Herrick led the UCLA Bruins to a
Jim Herrick.
to a title.
All right.
Wow.
Okay, I got another question here.
Go ahead.
NCAA football.
Okay.
From 2013 to 2015, this college football team finished first in total yards per game in all of college football.
What year? 2013, 2015?
2013, 2015 had the most total yards per game.
Alabama.
No. And in 2011 to 2012, they finished second.
Wow.
Fresno State.
No.
That was a good guess.
Is it a Power 5 school?
Nebraska.
No. I wish.
They got Taylor Martinez.
That was earlier than
That's
that.
Burkhead, man.
2011, they finished second, 587 yards per game. 2012, they finished second, 572 yards per game. 13, they finished first, 618 yards per game. 14, 581 yards per game. And 15, 660.
Texas Tech.
Let me hear it.
Texas A&M.
No. No.
Conference?
Big
SEC.
12.
Really? OU?
No.
Texas.
No.
I was gonna say no way, K-State. Baylor?
Baylor Bears.
Oh, that's when they had RG3.
Yeah. Not from 11 to 15,
No,
but
but still.
Yeah.
For like majority of those
Yeah,
years.
he was dominant.
Yeah.
That was a
Lots of
question.
yards.
Great question.
It was.
Thank you. Thank you.
This one's probably going to be pretty easy, because that's why I wrote down 4, and I'm going to say my one because we still have, maybe not. But in 2010-2011 NBA season, this player became the youngest to win the MVP award
2010 to
at
2011.
22 years old.
Kevin Durant.
Nope.
Derrick Rose.
Yep, Derrick Rose. Very nice.
Derrick Rose fanatic. That's how I knew that. He likes Derrick Rose.
That's a good question. Good answer.
Three
Thank
players
you.
in the history.
Thank you.
Even better answer.
Thank you.
I got one more.
Appreciate
3 players in the history of NBA basketball have consecutively won 3 MVPs in a row. Do you know who they are?
that. 3 players have won.
Jordan.
Nope.
LeBron.
Nope.
Curry.
Nope. No, none of them are current players.
Kobe.
Nope.
Wilt.
Wilt. Another one's a big man.
Magic.
Nope.
Kareem.
Nope.
Karl Malone.
On the both of these are on the Celtics.
Larry
I believe.
Bird.
Larry Bird's one.
Bill Russell.
Bill Russell. Nice. Bill Russell was 61, 62, 63. Chamberlain was 66, 67, 68. Larry Bird was 84, 85, 86.
That's impressive.
That is very impressive. That is.
No one will ever. Well, Joker might.
Maybe.
You think Joker this year?
Jokic.
Yeah, he won 2 in a row. He might.
For me personally, he's got to. Triple-double as a center. That's crazy.
So it's about stats, huh?
yes. Yes, it is.
I guess his team is doing really well too. So
1% about stats.
Well, Shanae,
Appreciate you
it was a
coming on.
pleasure having you on.
It's
It was a pleasure.
That was
been a
quick.
pleasure.
That was quick.
Went by really fast,
It
didn't it?
did. It was fun.
But yeah, now I guess we go back to our normal lives and get back to it.
Yep.
You editing this week?
No.
Oh,
I'm not.
shit.
I have to make fantasy rosters apparently.
Oh, that is so hard compared to editing the hour-long video. Oh
I
man.
mean, I got to do something else. I had
Boy, the guest has it nice.
no bickering. We need to get our administrative assistant.
Yeah, no kidding. Administrative assistant. Well,
That's it for episode 14.
B Squared Sports Talk.
We are signing off.
We're out.